Hello Scorpio, welcome back to my channel. I'm Delilah Rose and this is Delilah's Spiritual Spot. I have been gone, absent. I needed that time to heal. Work has been crazy, life has been crazy, health has been crazy. I'm back and fulfilling my dream. So my advice to you is to fulfill yours. Whatever it is, take that first step. First step is always the hardest. I do not offer private readings. I do it on live. So if you catch me live and I'm offering, then you will get a reading. Please, if someone is soliciting, I am not doing private readings at this time. So let's head into your June 2022 forecast. And we have Sage. Training and discernment. Very similar to Libra here, but for you it's a little bit different. I mean, training and discernment. I want you to be careful with this discernment because you're stuck in this energy. You're not moving forward. You're stuck in this mind F of nitpicking all the little details. Discernment is great, but it's not a great energy to stay there without progress. So I think you really need to work on getting some advice, figuring things out from someone else because you're stuck, right? That's the feeling I get with you being stuck. You're heading towards either taking courses or learning something new, like doing a 360 and learning something different and new, and I think that's going to be the catalyst to moving you forward. I think this is all about you. I don't think this is about business, and I don't think this is about relationships. I think that you are on a journey of self-discovery and you need to figure things out. Let's see what the cards say. So I follow my arrows. I walk across my board. I do a little bit different. All right. We have the Nine of Cups. Finding fulfillment, right? Emotional fulfillment is very important to you. The World card. Yeah. See? Self-transformation here. The Tower and Emperor. Some of you have been dealing with loss. Not lost in the actual sense of, some of you have lost a relationship. Some of you have lost yourself. And then some of you are seeing things in a different way. So you feel lost. You feel lost. Like, I feel like for many of you, you feel alone in a relationship. But I feel like many of you are in this relationship, whether it's a friendship or family or a lover's type of relationship. I feel like you're just not happy, and I feel that has to do with yourself. Oh, two cards. I'm not mad at that. That makes sense. Right, you're headed towards a great outcome here. Right? You are working hard, but you see, you don't know what direction you want to go in. And so in the beginning of the month, I want you to seek someone out. Seek someone out who is a therapist, someone removed. I don't think you should be talking to anyone close. You know, sometimes the advice is seek, get advice from your friends. I think you need to totally go out the box and seek advice from someone who's totally neutral, who doesn't know your situation, who can give you sound advice and close out the noise for you to get you out of this motion, because you need movement here. I do feel stagnant with you. We have the Nine of Cups here. So I think you're trying to work on your emotional and your mental right now, especially seeing these two cards together. I think you are needing to move forward, right? Because along with this discernment and Nine of Cups, I almost want to turn the Nine of Cups, right? So, I don't read reversals. I just let Spirit guide me. I want to reverse this 9 because I feel like this is the turmoil you're going through. And this is part of the reason you can't move forward, because you're emotionally off balance. And I don't want to say that it's because of past relationships. I think that you are going through some type of depression, is what Spirit is guiding me. The World card is making things shift and change for you, but shift and change so that this is why things are so doom and gloom, because you're being pushed to make some type of change in your life. This could be change in your relationship status, but I think it's change in the way you handle your own emotions. And don't leave your happiness in someone else's hands, is what ultimately what I just heard. So the World card is right. So this is the World. This is Spirit, God pushing you into some type of transformation, right? Not a physical death. It's a death of what once were, who you once were. I think you really need to totally shift and understand that your happiness, your well-being is not in someone else's hand, is in yours. That is your tower moment. Doesn't mean you're going to leave the person. It could be, because some people can't accept when you grow emotionally. But you taking a step back to understand the work that you did and the work that you continue and need to do moving towards the end of the month is going to be your catalyst for you ultimately to be happy. Again, I feel like this was a self-read and it's leading me that way. The only one holding you back is yourself. It is a self-imprisonment. It is your devil. It is your mental state that we need to work on, right? We need to get back in balance. You need to make the decision, the choice of what's going to ultimately bring you into happiness. We have 2 great cards at the turn at the end of the month. Like, you're really going to come into fruition emotionally. And I think it's going to turn into business, because we do have the Wands and it's a passion card. It could mean marriage or deeper commitment, but this is more of you recommitting to yourself and into whatever makes you happy. Because again, your happiness is not in someone else's hands. It is in yours. And it's by learning, right? It's by doing something that feeds your spirit. It's by training your mind and your spirit in a different way. And I love this card for you. It's going to lead you back to the Emperor spirit. And now we're moving back into you taking charge of your life and making things successful by having that time. I love that the Hermit is behind this card, because basically it's a self-discovery phase for you. And you are taking the time to move forward, right, into your own self-discovery of who you are and what makes you happy. Again, Spirit keeps driving it home. Happiness is in your hands and not in a partner's hands. And this is why you feel let down in your relationship, because, now I'm going to get very specific. This is why you feel let down in your relationship, because you're placing your happiness on somebody else, when ultimately you have to do whatever it is you need to do to make yourself happy. And I like this. You know, self-empowerment is very important at this time. It always has been, but specifically now, there is a great shift happening, and people are moving away from traditional means of happiness. And I think that's important for you. Go wild. This is a strength card. Know your own strength and understand. Go after it. What makes you happy, Scorpio? What do you want to do? Push through any insecurity. First quarter moon in Cancer. What I've been saying, you need to come into your confidence. Know that you are the master of your fate, and push through that insecurity. If you're in a relationship, that person's always going to be with you, right? No matter the ebbs and flows of your life, that's what makes a successful relationship, is when you change together, support each other through the change. And if people are not meant to be in your life, this is a great time to shake them off, because you're going to be in your power. And this is for you, Scorpio, for June 2022. I am Delilah Rose.